Yo, what's going on, people? Welcome to Basketball Chatter, and today we're talking about the Houston Rockets. Now, before we get into the actual topic, I need you guys to like, comment, share, subscribe. Basketball Chatter, we in here. Last year, the Houston Rockets were one game away from being the potential NBA champions. James Harden had an MVP season, and Mike D'Antoni had a top 5 defensive team. So all of the stars were aligned for the Houston Rockets, but a tough summer which saw Luka Mbah a Moute and Trevor Ariza leave for different teams caused some to doubt the Houston Rockets' chances this season. Although they lost 2 vital defensive pieces, the team is still very strong. So here are 3 reasons why the Houston Rockets will make it to the NBA Finals again. The additions of both Brandon Knight and Marquese Chriss is something that has gone under the radar. Just 2 years ago, Brandon Knight averaged 19.6 points per game and 5 assists. He'll add an offensive punch to the team that is already offensively sound, but he also adds another ball handler, and that will help release some pressure off of the 2 superstars. Brandon Knight is a quick guard, someone who can get to the basket and create his own shot. That will help James Harden and Chris Paul because they don't have to hold the ball as much as they did. I know those 2 share the ball handling abilities, but to have someone else to go along with Eric Gordon is something that will be pivotal this year. Now, a lot of people talk about defense. The Houston Rockets lost it to Trevor Ariza and Luka Mbah a Moute. Yeah, I know that's a big deal, but offense is what eventually wins games. It's about who has the most points at the end of the game. Marquese Chriss, on the other hand, is an interesting player. He's only 20 years old and has a lot of upside, and he can help bolster up the Houston Rockets front line. Marquese Chriss, although the numbers don't show, he can shoot 3-pointers and is very versatile. He can handle the ball in the perimeter and take it to the basket. He can also be another threat in the pick and roll. Chris Paul could throw lobs because Marquese Chriss is super athletic. So these 2 additions will help the Houston Rockets this year. The addition of Carmelo Anthony is very big for the Houston Rockets. A lot has been said about Carmelo recently, but I believe he still has a lot in the tank. He has just been in some tough situations, and being on the Houston Rockets will allow Melo to redeem himself and add to a championship team. Now, guys, I have to say it, Carmelo has gone through a lot in the recent years. People say that he's washed up, Carmelo can't play anymore, but why would you want to play if you're in situations that you're not happy with? In New York, he was unhappy because the team wasn't winning. Carmelo was seeing all his fellow players that he came into the league with win championships, go to the playoffs, while he was sitting at home watching La La on Power. So that gotta be stressful. We know Carmelo can add some shooting to this team that is already a shooting team. He is a threat in that mid-range area. I know you guys remember the playoffs this year. Houston had that game when they could not hit a jump shot. Just imagine if Carmelo was on the team at that time. Carmelo could have handled the ball, had some isolations, and made some plays. They only needed a few shots to go in to win that game, guys. And he would be a very important piece this season. Mark my words. As long as he's healthy and the rest of the team is, Carmelo Anthony will be a big addition to the Houston Rockets. Experience is the #1 reason why the Houston Rockets will make it to the NBA Finals. They almost reached the promised land last year, and with that experience, they learned their mistakes, and hopefully, CP3 is healthy. I know the Warriors just added DeMarcus Cousins, but I still feel that the Houston Rockets have a chance to win the championship. You know why? Houston is one of those weird teams, guys. They shoot a lot of threes, but they're also juggernauts on the defensive end. Guys like PJ Tucker come in just to play defense. That's all he cares about. Playing defense and knocking down 3-pointers. And that will help the team a lot. Yeah, I know the Warriors have DeMarcus Cousins. I know that's a big addition. But there's only one ball, guys. How much is he going to do? Is he going to average 30? What, they're going to score 200 points a game? It's impossible. Houston had the blueprint last year, and if it wasn't for some key mistakes, they would have been the champions, guys. Cleveland had no chance against them. And those little mistakes in the NBA is the reason why they didn't make it. Little mistakes is the difference between a championship team and a playoff team. There are teams out there who had 30 games when they lost by 1 point. That's the difference between the playoffs and you in Miami or Aruba, wherever the hell these NBA players go, guys. So it's very important that you knock out those minor kinks and come back with a new mindset. with a new knowledge in order to get to that next level. And I believe the Houston Rockets are hungry to get to the finals, guys, to get that championship. Now, look at the Eastern Conference. They might go against the Celtics. They might go against the Sixers. And they might go against the Raptors. And I believe they have a great chance against those teams, guys. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. Do you guys agree? Disagree? Let me know. Like, comment, share, subscribe, guys. Basketball Chatter, we out of here. Peace.